What is going on, guys and girls? How are you doing today? It's Inga Roleplay here once again, also known as the cheap-ass Tarkov Tozman gamer. So, and now some people ask me, how do I generate so much money in Tarkov if I don't really even, very good at the game? And the answer to this is just don't spend much, because I'm trying to do most quests as cheap as possible in a cheapest possible way. That's just why I just don't spend much, and all my gear usually returns back to me, so I kind of recycle it all the time. And that's why I have so much money, despite being not very good at killing people, and stuff. So I wanted to share my strategy for this quest, guys, which is Punisher Part 2. This is the proper quest. Second in the line of the Punishers, and this is the Shoreline quest. You need to kill 12 Scavs using a suppressed weapon. When I started using this quest, I started looking at it like best possible way, like cheapest possible, most affordable way to do this quest, because it's a Scav quest. It will be quite easy to go like low budget. And what I started looking is the weapons to go in the raid. What most people will do is probably start making an expensive AKMs and whatever, and put expensive like 30,000 suppressors on the weapons, but I started looking for a naturally suppressed weapon. And keep in mind, this, guys, is not even all suppressors work in this quest for some reason, possibly because of the bug. So on Gamepedia, Gamepedia says that there's a few suppressors that just doesn't work at all. So the first weapon we'll be talking about is the Silenced Techkin automatic pistol 918 PM ammo, and this is the absolute cheapest possible natural suppressed weapon to kill Scavs with. The unfortunate thing about this is that it's a pretty terrible weapon as a whole. It has insane amount of recoil, and it also, people just dismantle the whole thing, just take off the suppressor, the muzzle, and the stock. So it's not very easy to find it with the stock and with the muzzle. Without the stock, just don't buy it, because the stock is expensive. Muzzle costs about 4,000. If you don't see the muzzle, you can potentially buy the muzzle alone. It still will be like super cheap in my opinion. But what I would recommend, just refresh till you see a weapon like this, which is full muzzled with the stock. And people just throw this out for about like 14,000, 15,000, which is the absolute cheapest possible way to do this quest. So let's see, this one is like 16,000, very cheap actually, and this will work if you're like good at doing headshots. For Scavs, this is like one tapping Scavs in the head. This is like one of the best, cheapest possible way to do it. Another amazing weapon to use in this quest is this one, and this is the submachine gun PP91 Cater B. The difference between the Cater and Cater B is that Cater B is naturally suppressed. It comes with this suppressor built in on the weapon, and the coolest thing about it is that people really can't sell it without the suppressor, because it becomes an incomplete kind of weapon, and it just no one will buy it. So it always comes with a suppressor. And the coolest thing about it is just also is very kind of cheap. It's from about 22k to like 26, 29. But I caught a lot of this for 22, like 23, 24. And this is a really, really cool fast weapon with a very low recoil. You can practically like machine gun Scavs, whatever parts you want them to be killed in. So basically, it's probably one of the best weapons. And all the unfortunate thing about all these kind of things that I described to you, like this Techkin and the Cater B, is that you gotta be pretty close to actually, tap Scavs, because it's a close range weapon. There's no scopes or anything. It can't be mounted any scopes or collimators in there. So this is a close range weapons. It will require some precision and accuracy to tap the Scavs, because right now Scavs are pretty fucking deadly. They can shoot it from afar. It's a bit of a tricky to kill Scavs right now, but with these two weapons, I did everything. At first I used the Techkin, and then I switched over to the Cater B and finished the whole quest with Cater B. For the ammo, I can highly recommend the 918 PM BZT GZH, because it penetrates tier 3 armor. It's can penetrate tier 3 armor, and at the same time it's pretty cheap. It's like 70 rubles from proper, I believe, so it's very affordable. It's a little bit better than PST, so BZT, guys, is a little better than PST. You can buy it quite easily. And the last thing that I want to talk about is where to actually find scavs. I've tried everything on this map, guys, and honestly the best spot to find scavs is the far right side of the map, which is the road to custom extract, and especially this scav tower that you can see over there near the CCP temp, which is kind of the docks area over there. In my opinion, this is the absolutely best place ever, because not only scavs constantly pop from the end of the road to custom, they constantly pop from the scav tower. I killed like 5 scavs there in one raid, and was very easy. There was no PMCs or anyone. It was complete silence. Normally goes there for a good reason, because the majority of the players just go to the sanatoriums, they go power station, they go cottages, they go pier. And while you can go there as well, I do not recommend, because it's always crowded with heavily geared PMCs, which has a hunting loot there and PvPing. And since we are a poor ass players, we just want to deal the fucking mission, so we're gonna kill scavs, and this is the best deserted place to do this, because no one really goes there and only scavs over there. Keep in mind, guys, that the scavs are really not the same as before. They see you from afar, they patrol the areas, they shoot you to the head. So this is a dangerous operation. So keep in mind, guys, if you have been spotted by the scavs, you can always, change directions. Just go and go from behind, try different tactics so you can be unseen to shove them one tap them in the head or something else. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you find it useful, and see you next time.